Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on, Buildcraft pipes. So these are pretty much, all your pipes. You get your wood, cobble, stone, iron, gold, diamond, obsidian, emerald, sandstone. Then you got your powered pipes. You got gold, stone, and wood. Cobblestone structure pipes for attaching facades to. Your void pipe. Your pipe waterproofing to make your waterproof pipes, and then your Omni wrench. Technically you can use the other wrenches, but since this one works with every mod, I recommend this one highly. Okay, so your first standard recipes, whatever material it is, like wood pipe, 2 wood, glass in the middle. Goes the same through all these until you get down to, well, like say, the void pipe is ink sac, glass, redstone, and anything that enters a void pipe is destroyed. There's regular and waterproof varieties. So you have extra, materials or whatever that you don't want, like you're running a quarry, don't want your cobblestone, run it through a void pipe, and it's gone. No muss, no fuss. Cobblestone transport pipes is cobblestone structure pipe is cobblestone and gravel, and this lets you hook up facades to it. Like say, throw these down here. Let's go with red rock facades. Now the nice thing about facades is, now say if you wanted something else on the outside, like let's go cherry wood. Then you can have a one thick wall that looks different from each side. So that's the whole reason for facades. These things are incredibly weak, however. Any explosive I found just goes right through them like crazy. So be careful. Don't use them around industrial craft unless you know exactly what you're doing. Now let's see. Functions. Your wood pipe is for pulling items out of an inventory. A machine, a chest, or whatever. You have to hook up an engine port to work, though. Now your emerald pipe, which, go ahead and plop one down here, does the same function as a wood pipe. However, you can set it to only pull certain items out. Like say you only want to pull glass out of a chest that had God knows what in it. Put glass in here and that's all it will pull out of there. You have up to 9 things you can filter out with this guy. Let's see. Cobblestone, the cobblestone and then the stone pipes will not connect with each other. You can put them side by side. They will not connect. So if you need to run 2 pipes side by side, you can make them out of different materials. Your iron pipe lets you basically choose which direction items go. It goes toward, the items will always go towards the clear side. They can enter from any side, but the I got one over here. I'll come back to this later. But you can see how the solid, solid, and then clear. This is the way the items will go. And you can use redstone to change the clear side. So be careful when you're using these around redstone. You screw up your entire system. Okay. Diamond pipes let you filter items. Each side of the diamond pipe has a different color. And then blue and black's on the bottom. So now if you click on it without a pipe in your hand, bring up your filters, you get 9 items per color. And if there's nothing in that way, or in that, then like say you got cobble here and the rest are blank. Only cobble will go through black, everything else will go in any direction. So whatever, and if you put something in here that you don't have running through the pipe, nothing can go through there. So that's why I recommend taking like, your wrench, shoving it there. Now nothing except for a wrench can go through gray or white or whatever that's supposed to be. So, but if you put something there, it will stop everything else from going through. Your obsidian pipes pick up items, that kind of item. Anything that touches it, if you throw power onto it with an engine, that increases the radius that it'll pick up items from. Sandstones are kind of fun. They will not connect to an inventory. They will connect to other pipes, but like say right here, it will not connect to the chest, but I can throw a gold here, and it will. Or, gold will go straight to the chest. But if you need to run a pipe by a machine or an inventory like a chest, and you don't want it to interact, sandstone. Redstone pipes. Basically, using it to transport MJs, you have to use a wooden pipe hooked up to your engine for it to work. Excuse me. And then after that, you can use the stone or the gold pipes. Stone results in a higher energy loss than gold, unfortunately. But and you don't have to have one of these connect, your power conduit into the machine. But the engines will only power wooden pipes. Here's your cobblestone pipes, which we went over here. Void pipe destroys anything that hits it. There's waterproof varieties. Now, to make your waterproofing, you need to just throw a cactus in a furnace, get cactus green dye, and if you shapeless craft it, you can get pipe waterproof. And let's say do that, and there we go. Just 1 and 1 makes one waterproof pipe of pretty much any color you want. Here's your Omni wrench. Fairly expensive early in the game, but it's definitely worth it. It's 2 diamonds, gold ingot, and cyan wool. And cyan is blue and green mixed together. So, simple enough. Never wears out. That's the other best part about it. Has no durability. You can use it to face your chest the other way or anything. It's got all the functionalities of all the wrenches in the game built into one. Works great. Now let's see. Oh, wrath lamps. Okay. There we go. And I will grab this stuff out. Now, auto crafting tables. These guys do not require any power, but you do have to have a way to remove the items from them for them to be automatic. Usually the best way is, simple wooden pipe. Now you can either throw an automatic gate on there and have the gate provided, or you can also throw an engine onto it. If the engine powers the wooden pipe, it'll pull out items from the inventory and deposit it elsewhere. So, like so. And now what this will do, if I power this, there we go, got her moving. Oop, lag spike. Now, like say, I want to turn gold nuggets into gold ingots. There we go. And it will not pump these items here out. But what it will do is if you throw these in here, you can see the numbers going down. Every stroke of the engine gives it 1. Or we'll pull out 9 of these, makes 1, gold ingot. Let's say I turn this off. Now the beautiful thing about automatic gates is you don't require an engine to use these. They just go in the pipe like so. And now, depending on the condition set here, if the condition's met, this line will turn red and it'll do whatever functions here. Energy pulser, which basically acts like an engine and just pulls items out of the adjacent inventory. Or you can just have it emit a redstone signal. Like say, if the pipe's empty, make a redstone signal so it pulls an item from the inventory. It works, but it's very slow. Or you can do, energy pulser. Oh, see, item is not empty now. So let's turn that off. Or the pipe wasn't empty. See, we've already made 3, ingots. But you got pipe empty, items transversing through pipe, redstone signal on, off. This is what I usually use. I use redstone signal off, energy pulser. And the longer this thing runs, it seems the faster it gets. But you can see that it's a whole hell of a lot quicker than a redstone engine. Takes up a whole lot less room too. You don't have to worry about any redstone signals or anything like that. It's all taken care of through the interface. But let's see. Redstone signal off. Inventory empty. So if you put it next to a chest, it can actually send out a basically you can use a redstone signal to send out a request for more items. There's items in the inventory, space in the inventory, or inventory's full. And then if it's hooked up to like a waterproof wooden pipe on a tank, you got more options there. If it's hooked up to like an energy cell, you have more options for that. Actually, these things, you can get some pretty technical arrangements using these because they take up a whole lot less room. And there's less worries about signals crossing when using these. But as you can see here, we made 13 gold ingots. Simple as that. But this thing will not work unless there's something pulling the items actively out of the inventory. This here, hold on a second. Noon. Basically show off obsidian pipes. We got these wonderful 13 gold ingots here now. And if I just throw them all in the water here, sit back and watch, and it will automatically pick up anything that touches it without being powered. and transfers it into an adjacent pipe, which will then go, look, gold ingots. So these things are great. If you build like drop spawners, have the mobs fall on these. When they die, these things will pick up the drops and shunt them into the network. Okay, now I got obsidian, iron, and then gold. Iron pipes are basically if you have, like, say 2 inputs and 1 output, because it'll take items from both, filled sides, but only go to the clear side. So let's see. Oh, it's not supposed to bounce that far. There it goes. Picks it up and shunts it into the chest on the right here. Now, you can use your wrench and right-click on here to change which side it goes to. Like, say if I have it like this, toss it on there, and it will just spit it right back out because it has nowhere to go. However, you can also use a redstone signal. There we go. And every time you either apply or remove a redstone signal, it'll go to the next in cycle. And then there's the chest on the right. Sucks it up. Use gold pipes as much as you can, get items through the pipes quicker. Otherwise, if you have a bunch of slow-moving items, it can cause a bunch of lag. And do it again. But yeah, every time you apply a signal to it, apply or remove a signal, it changes the orientation. Something to be careful about when you're using these things around redstone. And I think that's about it. That's your basic, pipe tutorial. But any questions, leave a comment. I'll take care of it in the next video. What's that? Oh yeah. All right, see ya.